All right, welcome back to Rover's Morning Glories Fight Fest. Now, I did mention, of course, we have Butterbean, but before we get to the big fella, we got a pretty good fight right now.
We got a
guy
great
by the
fight.
name of Salmon. He's swimming right through the ranks, isn't he?
He's fighting a guy named Heath who just won his first MMA debut on UFC, if I'm not mistaken. He's a tough guy.
This is going to be a battle of the unbeatens. Heath coming in at 4-0, Salmon 6-0, and like you said, Heath using a group like Fight Fest to make it to the big stage of UFC, and that's what we're talking about when we say you're going to see the next mixed martial arts superstar here on Fight Fest.
See, I love it. And when you say that, now we're going to give a nickname for it, though. What was
MMA,
it?
The next MMA superstar.
See, you got to get more hip with that, Jeff. I'll tell you, the MMA superstar. Could this be it? Let's go back to Texas. All right, a battle of unbeatens. There he is, David Heath. He'll take on Sean Salmon tonight. Heath 4-0. His last fight was just 15 days ago. I got to ask you, right off the bat, Steve, is that too soon for this guy to get back in the ring?
It depends upon the fight. He just came off a win at the UFC. It depends. I mean, if the fight went 3 rounds and he got banged up, it could be a tough night. If he went out there and knocked the guy out immediately or hit a submission, he's ready to go. I mean, these guys are conditioned. They're fantastic, world-class athletes.
This guy looks like a tough kid
He looks
right
good
here.
to me. He looks like he's ready to go.
This is our battle of the unbeatens, guys. You got Heath at 4-0. We're going to see Sean Salmon at 6-0. Someone's going to get the big L for the first time.
Well, Heath is a big guy, 205 pounds. Looks in great shape. He almost looks like an ex-football player, right? I mean,
He looks like a football player or a wrestler. There's not much doubt about that. He's definitely an athlete. He's coming out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, where Salmon's coming out of Buckeye MMA in Ohio. Should be a great fight. Salmon's actually a little more experienced. He's 6-0 as opposed to Heath 4. It's going to be a great fight tonight.
And what's interesting about this Salmon, Jeff, is, 6-0, all his fights have been since last Thanksgiving. He's got to be very thankful about that.
That's right. He's fighting often, and he's winning every single time. So he's just building up a lot of momentum, and he's learning with every fight.
This guy's got a head of steam.
So he's not a pilgrim, is what you're saying. This guy's come a long way.
Salmon definitely looks like he's a veteran. He's been in the ring. Got a wrestler's look to him. We'll see how this goes.
Now, is this guy taking a big step up right now, though?
I think he is. It's coming up against somebody who's also undefeated. You're putting your undefeated record on the line, and someone's going to lose it right here. This is a lot of pressure for both these guys.
That's a beautiful thing about Fight Fest. I mean, these guys are coming out. They're putting everything on the line, and we're going to see what happens very soon.
We've been following this thing along, and we're going to continue weeks and weeks of trying to find the new superstar. Jeff, once again, give it to me.
The next MMA superstar.
All right, we're waiting, but I mean, that's what makes it exciting, especially in a fight between two unbeatens.
And the thing I like is whoever wins this is going to enter the Fight Fest series, the matches that we'll be seeing in Cleveland, enter unbeaten, and really have a chance to possibly amass an even longer winning streak.
That's why each fight is really, I mean, Steve, you train a lot of these guys, and you got to tell them, hey, keep your chin up. But I mean, when you're going after a championship such as that, I mean, every fight is so important, isn't it?
Every fight's important. I mean, these guys are coming up through. They want to maintain these records. Here we go. Getting ready to go. I would say, in looking at Salmon, this guy is definitely a wrestler. I mean, he's got the ears. He's ready to go.
They almost look like clones. Did somebody clone these two guys together and just move the tattoos around? I mean, you got to be kidding me. They're identical.
Pretty well matched. This could be a great fight.
We'll have to keep straight that Salmon's wearing the red.
Salmon wearing the red, of course, and you have Heath coming out in the darker trunks. He looks like he's coming out with the boxing style and the left hand up.
Salmon's already crouched.
I think both these guys want to take it to the mat.
Oh!
Nice knee
Shot
there.
to the gut right there.
Salmon's going to push the action. Got Heath pinned up against the cage. He's going to try to take it down, get position on this guy, and try to end it with a submission.
Now, I heard you say before you weren't allowed to hit in the groin. I think you just need him in the groin.
Right. Better catch that.
Yeah,
Oh, nice takedown by Salmon.
Salmon took him down. He's in Heath's guard. What Heath's got to do now is he's got to come out of this and try to hit submission from the bottom. If he's got some jiu-jitsu in his game, he'll do that. Salmon's going to try to do some ground and pound.
Oh, he's got him around the neck.
Whoa, triangle here by Heath.
He's working the legs high. He's up. He's in superior position. If he gets his foot around this guy's head, he gets across his face, he's in good shape. You might see an armbar here real quick. He's looking for the armbar right now, and Salmon tapped.
That's it. That quickly.
Nice fight. Great fight. Absolutely. If he doesn't tap, Salmon's going to get a broken arm. I mean, that's the choice he has to make. He taps, it's over with. He's got a great fight, 5-0.
Heath was on his back, and he won the fight with a triangle choke. You can do that.
So that guy on the bottom won the fight.
He won. He had the triangle.
I'm sitting there thinking the other guy won. He was on top of him.
The beautiful thing about the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I mean, these guys will win from an inferior position. It looks like they're getting beat, but he hit that armbar beautifully. Nice job. Obviously, he's well trained.
I'll tell you this, Steve. That's amazing to me that a guy's down like that. That shows a lot of courage, a lot of guts, and then you pull out this Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu thing you just told me about, and all of a sudden he's got his arm raised in the air.
Some of these guys would rather be in that position. He did a great job. Good job by Heath.
Wow, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Maybe he should make that his nickname, or somebody got that already.
There you go.
He's holding up 5 fingers. He's 5-0. He could be the next mixed martial arts superstar, possibly in the 205-pound category.
Remember that name, David Heath. I'll tell you, that was a whale of a fight. Now, he wins by armbar. I want you to show me. I mean, I'm going to put my arm, don't do it to me. What the heck is an armbar?
Basically, Heath's on the bottom. He's got guard. He's got the guy wrapped. He controls the arm, hooks over with the leg, controls the body with the leg, squeezes the knees and pulls back with a thumb up. I mean, his opponent has no choice. He's going to submit or he's going to get a broken arm. He's going to submit.
So, I mean, your arm just cracks.
Your arm will hyperextend, absolutely. You're going to tap. And, you know, again, Fight Fest has professional refs, professional officials. They're going to step in. The minute they see that tap, they're going to stop it. No harm done.
Real quick before, I know Jeff's getting ready to jump in. Have you ever seen a guy get his arm cracked in half?
You know, you want to know the truth? I have not.
Okay,
I have
good.
not.
That's good to hear. I don't want to see that.
Well, you see, in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you got Heath, who was on his back. It looked like he was getting beaten down, but he was able to slap on that armbar while on his back. In Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you are just as dangerous on your own back than you are when you're on top of the guy.
These guys prefer to be on their backs. Actually,
they like
more
it.
often than not, they want to be exactly where Heath was.
Okay, the show's almost going down the tubes. I just looking at my expert here, the guru, Jeff Gorman, telling me you want to be in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu on your back. It just, I don't know. I mean,
strange but true.
It's a win.
But true. It's a win-win. These guys are tough guys. I'm not saying nothing. We'll have more of Rover's Morning Glories Fight Fest. Remember, Butterbean coming up, so stay tuned. We'll be back in the ring right after this.